Hello and welcome back to the Diamond Man channel for Diamond Man Public. And today, for the final time, we'll be working on the water park. Yeah! For the final time! Yay! This has been an absolute pain, but we're finally getting to the end of it. So let's go. Okay, I've got my resources now. As you can see, I've done a little bit of work off screen. I've just added grass to the mountain I did in the last episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly bring that mountain down a little bit, because it does look a little bit strange, because it just kind of stops here. So I'm going to camouflage this straight into that. Let's get into that. Yeah, no, that's looking alright. It's not great because I can't get it all the way up there because of the path, but let's just add a little bit of grass to that, and I think it will look a lot better than it did originally, so let's get on to that. Grass placing, grass placing, grass or grass placing, grass placing, grass placing, grass placing. You know what, I'm going to make a little bit of a cave into the side of here, just to make it a little less flat, because it is kind of annoying seeing how it just kind of just flattens out. So if I add a little bit of depth by adding a little bit of a cave here, right, maybe it won't look as bad. Like, it doesn't look bad as such, it just kind of looks a bit random, to be totally honest. So let's dig out. I swear, like, this is the most basic design of like a cave ever. You do like some doorway looking thing, and you do like couple blocks going backwards, making it look like a corridor. I swear that's the most generic looking thing ever, but if I add a little bit of detail into it, like stairs or something, then maybe it'll look a little bit better in a second. I'm just miraculously looking at what I can do here. Maybe if I get rid of the dirt quickly, yeah, get rid of the oars. The oars need to go. Get gone. Oh no, I'll just dig it further in. Fair enough. Yeah, that looks better. It looks like it's going into the middle of nowhere. It's kind of an optical illusion. If you're far away, it'll look like it was going into a cave system when it's a dead end. So let's light up here so no zombies named Bob will kill my villagers, because that's not very nice. Also, I don't know where Gary's gone. I think Gary's just dead at this point. He hasn't been here for a while, so I'll just ignore his existence. But now let's just camouflage this a little bit better, because it does, again, it just kind of looks a bit floaty, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, I would say that's acceptable to a level. Let's just dig this out and place it with some dirt, because dirt is clearly the nicest looking block in the game. Start placing this down. Spam. This is where the crab claw would have been absolute class, because I wouldn't have had to move as much. So let's just speed this up a little bit, because ain't nobody want to watch me place dirt. Wow, incredible. Okay, now the final section, the thing that has been putting off me finishing this damn lazy river for about a month, because I have no idea what this last section is going to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place dark oak logs and see where it gets me. I'll place one there, and then maybe I'll place it on maybe not. I'll place it at the end first. That probably makes more sense, because then I'll be able to work out a pattern. I'll probably place it, give it a 2-block gap, and then place another lock. So yeah, I can't reach the top of that. Let's quickly pile up so I can get to the top of that stone right there. Perfect. No, why is it done that for? That's just not very nice. Why is it decided, no, I'm going to face the opposite way? So let's get placing in these other logs. I'm going to place one here, and then just spam them down so I make sure I know where I'm placing them. And like that, with the power editing, I've got all of them in. So this will hold up the structure, even though Minecraft doesn't have gravity. Could you imagine if Minecraft had gravity? Oh my goodness. This entire village would crumble within seconds. I hope they never do that, because that would be very, very catastrophic. Now let's make sure I line this up correctly, and click! Just like that. the other side is done. So I'm going to quickly connect all of these logs up, because you know that's just a basic structure thing. I kind of have an incy-wincy idea what I'm doing here. I'm gonna kind of make a mansion, obviously not to the extent I possibly could if I moved them back, but I've already placed them down. So I'll just do a little bit of detail into it, because I don't want to spend too long onto it. I've already spent enough time making this lazy river that most likely I'll use once and I'll never use again. Obviously the villagers might use it if they get brains and they can jump in boats, but I really doubt that. I doubt the villagers will ever develop brains. They'll always walk into zombies and lava and whatever the hell they do. And both sides like that are in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill in these back gaps with normal planks, just to get rid of the stone vibe, because ain't nobody want to see this much stone, especially with granite. Oh, bloody granite. I hate the damn thing. So let's get placing in this planks. Clearly I wasn't very sure what I was doing, but start placing these as fast as possible, because I'm on a time schedule, clearly, because it is very difficult work placing blocks. Oh god, now the torch is gone and Mr. Bob's gonna spawn. But let's get into it. Okay, both walls are done, and yeah, that's looking pretty nice for something that I definitely didn't have a clue what I was doing. Let's just fill and strip all those logs like so. Yeah, they're magically all bloody gone. Wow. Now I'm gonna get rid of the stone, because it's being annoying me. I'm not gonna lie. You enter the mansion, you just see just a massive gap of stone and dirt and crap like that, and you're just like, what on earth is this? This isn't a very good amusement park. If Gary ever came back, then it wouldn't be very good with this. He'd be like, oh, what the hell is this? And he'd probably burn me to the stake, which is not very good. Let's camouflage these support things to make sure that people don't fall into the ride, into planks. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh, what am I doing? And poof! Oh wow, incredible. So yeah, let's place that black concrete in with me accidentally breaking things because of bloody haste. So haste can be useful sometimes, but sometimes it can be absolutely painful. It's like really annoying. But I want to now make sure all the things to make sure no one falls into the ride, or falls into the ride, because that'd be very, very bad, wouldn't it? Very, very bad. So let's make sure everything's up to date and no one's going to die or fall into the ride and run away, and then the child falls down a hole or anything along those lines. I don't know why I'm now saying about children falling down holes and breaking their leg, but whatever. Yeah, this looks safe enough, I would say. Safe enough that I'm not going to get sued. So finally we've got to the part where I finally fill this damn thing in and finish it. Clearly I've just destroyed that water there. So I'm going to quickly get my emerald blocks, because clearly that's the average building block, isn't it? Emerald blocks. If you're questioning why I have emerald blocks, I was at the emerald farm earlier, so that's why I have emerald blocks in a shulker box. Makes a lot of sense. So let's finally get into the final time lapse of this stupid project. Let's go. Finally, after like a month of me delaying, I finally put water in this lazy river. Let's get rid of this prismarine, because this doesn't need to be here, as this The whole thing is an infinite water source now. And finally, I've got to placing the water in the lazy river. It's now usable. Obviously, it's not quite finished because I need to do it, add a little bit more detail into the mansion. So let's quickly fill in the walls. It's now a different day. It's a day of editing. Whee! I've decided to add a little bit more detail to this because this is really not, like, it's not up to standard. So I'm just going to add a little bit more cobblestone walls because for some reason I don't know why mansions have those, but they just do, don't they? They're like, oh, the pillagers is gone. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get cobblestone walls of all things. Why have you done that? So random. Let's get into some banging tunes while I do this. And finally, I can finally get in the boat and ride around this lazy river that's taken me several months. So I'm going to play some background music while I go around it. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and comment and subscribe, and goodbye.